blend which has all 4 noble varieties in it. And I talked a bit about Muscat because that's the only Muscat we're going to come across. The next 3 are going to be the other 3 noble varieties. And this one is Riesling. Riesling is from the Rhine Valley. And the Rhine, of course, goes all the way through Germany. But it is also this river here, so very close to the Alsace. And so really it's very at home. It's very German variety. It's the only place in France that you will find Riesling is the Alsace. And I'm sure you'll find an exception if you really go out and look for it, but as a general rule. And it's a very interesting, aromatic, high acid, complex variety. And if you give it a smell, the thing about Riesling, and you can usually pick out a Riesling, especially when it gets a bit of age, it begins to smell a bit petrol-y, at least that's the way that people describe it. It doesn't sound like a good thing, but when you smell it, it actually isn't. So don't let that put you off. But you kind of get that little bit on the nose. It's that very distinctive smell that I don't know any other way to describe it. Petrol is usually the way that people describe that smell. Yeah, exactly so. And that's absolutely unique to Riesling. And I think an interesting thing about Riesling in this area is drink Riesling all around Germany. It often tends to be made sweet. And there are a whole range of sweetness levels for Riesling all over Germany. But in the Alsace it's usually dry. So this one again is a dry wine. So it comes across very dry, very acid. But really this is the grape that has the pinnacle of prestige in the Alsace. If you're going to choose one that they're most proud of, that is considered the best, this is the one. This one is by Domaine Louis Sipp.
It's a good name.
And that was, yes, it is a good name, very appropriate. It was set up in the First World War. It's now the 4th generation of the family, who are the winemakers, and they are absolutely specialists in Riesling. And this is intended to be absolutely classic Riesling, dry, long finish, good texture. I think you do get that petrol nose. You get a little bit of floral as well on the nose. And when you try it, it really is very acid. You get the sort of citrus note out of it. But also, if you concentrate, you can get a little bit of stone fruit, a peach apricot as well from the ripeness.